Bill also just trying to
Good
be
evening,
home without being
and I'm calling the meeting of December 5th of the Clayton City Council to order. And would you please, first of all, let me note that all members of the City Council are here, present and accounted for, including a couple of former mayors are out there in the audience. And we wish to welcome them. In fact, our first mayor, I got to recognize Bob Hoyer there, who has... I see another mayor, former Mayor Howard Geller, is back there as well. So we're full of mayors tonight. So and tonight is our reorganization meeting, which we'll get to later in the agenda. But right now, I'd like to have everybody join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, item number 3 on our agenda is the consent calendar.
Move approval?
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the consent calendar. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ordered. Okay, we're now going to move into item 4, which is recognitions and presentations. And first and foremost, I had the opportunity of meeting this gentleman sometime last month at City Hall, and we are going to get a presentation for Mr. Ray Strong, who is a distant relative of Joel Clayton. I won't go through all of the family tradition and all the way back to them, but he is a great-great-great-grandson of Joel Clayton, the founder of this. Did I miss one?
Great.
2 or 3?
3.
2. Okay. All right.
Getting different fingers here.
And he is going to bring up and make a presentation to us, to the city, for a... we have a sister city, believe it or not, and they have a huge display over in England, Bugsforth, in England, the birthplace of Joel Clayton. And he's going to bring us a framed photo, and I'm going to invite Ray up to the podium, and we will have the presentation. And I'm going to also, I think we've already, we'll take that and I'll receive it on behalf, yes, right there, Ray. Right there.
Okay.
And I'll take it on behalf of the city. Yes, because you can talk to the folks at home that are watching this on.
This is a picture of Briarley Green Farm in Bugsworth, England. And it's in the Peak.
Need to speak up into the microphone.
Speak up, speak.
I'm going to hold.
Oh. Service, hello. All right. Yeah, you do good work, man. Anyhow, Bugsworth, England in the Peak District is where Joel Clayton was born. And this is a picture which I'm going to present to the mayor and therefore to the city of Briarley Green Farm. And Joel lived there and left in 1838, and he came to America. Oh, and incidentally, Mike brought me a book written by Joel's granddaughter about how he got to Clayton. And as a matter of fact, somebody said, well, glad to meet you, thanks for your bloodline. But anyhow, we were there. We had dinner in this stone farmhouse, which we think was built in 1829. Yeah, see, I'm learning, and it was phenomenal. So I have the Clayton Historical Society first of all to thank, because they told me where Joel came from. And my wife and I, Geraldine, standing in the back, we went to visit our son in Germany, and we thought, well, let's just go by Bugsworth and see. Well, you thought we were royalty, and they kept us going from 8 till 5. Oh, and there's one more story, and my wife says, you tell too many stories. Well, that's too bad. So we met the town historian, and so visualize town historian. We met him at the Navigation Inn bar before it's opened. So at 10 o'clock, in walks this gentleman with Einstein hair and an old stretched out jumper, which is Brit for sweater, and he's speaking to me in Derbyshire English, which is not BBC English, and he's speaking at about 50 miles an hour, and we're walking along, and all of a sudden, my mental image is he stops dead, and he says, "Oh," he says, "you aren't teetotalers, are you?" And I said, "No." "Oh, they'll be so happy." And I said, well, they're giving a wine and cheese party for you on Thursday night. And somebody says, "What if they don't drink?" So that was the beginning of a very, very close friendship. The woman who brought these is Glenys Hobson. She started the twinning, which is what the Brits call it, Sister City. And one of the reasons why she came was the Association of Bugsworth and Clayton organization had been sending information to the city, and it was going into a black hole. So she came and she brought 3 of these, one for me, one for the museum, and one for the city. So it's a stone farmhouse, and in those days, and if you'll look at the picture, you'll see a chimney, and on this side of the building was where they kept the sheep and the livestock to keep it warm in the winter, because it does get cold in England in the wintertime. So we've had dinner there, and see that nice straight beam over the door over there? Well, in Brierley Green Farm, the beam is kind of curved like that, and the people that are restored it said the reason it's curved is because the British Navy confiscated all the straight beams for building ships. So all the houses got the cast-offs. So anyhow, I could go on, and my wife, she hasn't said time yet. So here is, and make sure you look at it, and go to England and go to Bugsworth, which incidentally is now called Bucksworth, because in the 20s the locals wouldn't get off the train at Bugsworth. They would ride a couple of miles to Chinley and then walk back. So they had a big election, and they changed it to Bucksworth. But those of us who really know called it Bugsworth. So anyhow, thank you, and this is great.
Thank you.
He's saying don't be strange.
Thank you very much. We had a wonderful time here at City Hall back when you visited us before the holiday began, and he also had the lady from England there with us, and they had lunch that day with the Historical Society, which they made the presentation to them, and now we have ours. And we really appreciate it.
And it's official now.
Absolutely.
Oh, and also, all of you have to make sure that it's displayed in a very, very proper spot. And I'm going to come back often and check.
And he doesn't live that far from here.
That's right.
Thanks again, Ray.
Good.
All right. Nice to see you.
Mr. Mayor, I would just comment that we have a very prominent spot, that we have a photo from the last time when the folks from Bucksworth came to visit, and that is in City Hall, and I suspect we can find an adjacent spot for this one as well.
Anybody else wish to make any comments from that?
That's good.
Well, excellent. Okay, next item on the agenda is our certificates of recognition for Do the Right Thing, and we have two representatives from Clayton Valley Charter High School, so I'm going to invite them up, and then Mr. Bob Ralston from the Charter High School will tell us a little story about each one of them, and we will take then, after that, we will have them up for photographs, which we will take one for the newspaper, and then the families can take one after that. But first, let me bring them up here. The first one is Vanessa Davila, and I'm going to have Mr. Ralston come up and help me make the presentation.
All right, thank you.
Over here, face out.
Hi, I'm Bob Ralston. I'm the freshman academic advisor at Clayton Valley. And, first I want to say thanks to the city of Clayton and Do It the Right Thing. I think it's just an outstanding program that they put together here. And Janet's been calling and asking to bring some good quality students here to honor them at the city. And I got two really good ones today. And the first one is, and how they got nominated or how they got chosen was by their teachers, administrators, counselors, and their peers. So I did a little investigation, went around and asked everybody, who would be good candidates for this, and these two students were the ones chosen. So first one, Vanessa Chena Davila, and she's respected by all for having a passion for helping others. She enjoys learning French and wants to spread the awareness of the French language and culture to her peers. She's a lector at the Spanish Mass at church on Sundays and volunteers at the library. She reads French stories to young children and enjoys working with them. Vanessa stands out from her peers in her ability to empathize and help others. Classmate Lexi Gorisol says Vanessa is respected because she's always there for you. She has helped many with personal things and academics. Vanessa is a member of the National Honor Society and is a secretary in the French Honors Club. Wow. Welcome.
All right, the next person that's going to receive.
Okay, our next student is Brooke Johnson. So Brooke Johnson is respected because she leads by example. Classmates Katie Rangel and Margaret York said Brooke leads by example. She gives nothing but her best. She's hardworking, dependable, and responsible. Brooke is outgoing and welcoming to others. I saw firsthand over the last 2 years, I've been a counselor now for 2 years, and they put me in charge of Red Ribbon Week. And I didn't know much, about Red Ribbon Week and how to go about it. And I went to their leadership, and Brooke volunteered to take charge of the Red Ribbon Week for the last 2 years. So I've been blessed to have her work with me and work with the students. But I saw Brooke's strong leadership qualities during Red Ribbon Week. She volunteered to organize and coordinate her classmates in everyday activities of Red Ribbon Week. Brooke is part of our Public Service Academy, ASB leadership, and is on the varsity water polo team. Brooke Johnson.
Yeah. Both of the students back up, and then we're going to take a photo that will appear in the Clayton Pioneer. And also, after Julie takes come on, Bob, get in here. Then we'll stay up here and let the families take photographs as well.
Scrunch in there, Mayor.
All right.
I see that, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get one without Bob in the picture?
Yes.
He needs to rest his toes.
By the way, it's not my
Photographs of
Paparazzi
these
time.
two.
Come on back up, Bob.
Yeah, come on back up. Let's get Bob back up here. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
I don't know whether maybe not.
Bob and I were talking before the meeting, and One thing we've noticed is that although we didn't have representatives from the elementary school or the middle school, many of the students will go from each level of education and be, again, recognized starting at the elementary, go to the middle school, and then at the charter high school level. So it's a real important program and recognizing their contributions to the school and to the community. Okay. Now we're going to move into the thing that we've all been anticipating, and that is the annual reorganization of the Clayton City Council. At first, we will elect the mayor, and then we will then have the new mayor hold the election for the vice mayor, after which we will have a short break and we'll have some cake and some water over there on the side. Okay? We'll move ahead. And first, I will open up the nominations for mayor of the city of Clayton.
I would nominate Keith Hayden.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to nominate Vice Mayor Keith Hayden as the new mayor incoming to the Clayton City Council. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So ordered. And I'm going to turn the gavel over to Keith now because he's going to hold the election for the new vice mayor. And I will let you take over. Share with you.
This is fine.
Okay.
Till the break, certainly. Well, thank you, ex-Mayor Diaz and council. So now it's time to hold the election then for vice mayor, and I'd like to nominate Councilman Dave Shuey for vice mayor.
Second.
Been moved and seconded then. Any other nominations? All right. Been moved and seconded then that Councilman Shuey take over as the vice mayor. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No? Okay, Dave, welcome aboard. That was close. Well, thank you for the council's support. I really appreciate that. I certainly look forward and I'm very honored and privileged to serve as the mayor for the next term. And I look forward to that and certainly want to maintain the high standards that have been set. And we have two mayors in the audience that certainly continued that wonderful model. So I have lots of people I can rely on as well as ex-Mayor Diaz. So thank you again. Now, I believe we have some presentations also. So are there some presentations?
Good evening, Mayor Hayden and members of the City Council. My name is George Escutia. I'm Senior Field Representative for Senator Steve Glazer. And on behalf of Senator Glazer, I have a certificate of recognition for outgoing Mayor Jim Diaz. And it reads, on behalf of the California State Legislature and the people of the 7th Senate District, I commend you on your term as mayor of the city of Clayton and extend our deepest appreciation for your dedication to public service and your community. Thank you for your leadership.
Well, thank you.
Newspaper gets upset if I don't get the photo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now get on your tiptoes.
Close your mouth. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jim, you might want to wait there. I think we have some more coming here.
Got another.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Audrey. I'm a field representative with Assemblymember Tim Grayson, and I'm also a constituent of Clayton in your mayorship, so thank you personally. But then I have a certificate of recognition from Assemblymember Tim Grayson. He wants to join with others in congratulating you for an outstanding term as mayor of the city of Clayton and your continuing service to the city as council member. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You don't get away.
Photo op.
All right.
Come on, get in there. There you go. Okay, can I get you to come up too and do all three of you together with the two proclamations together? I think that would be cool.
Oh, let me get that one back.
That will get you all in one shot.
All right.
Come on, in there in the middle, Jim. There you go. Very good. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. And congratulations, Jim. That's
Thank you.
certainly nice to be
Want to
honored.
say anything about your year in office?
Well, okay. I want to tell you, it was a really enjoyable experience. You don't realize all the things that go on behind the scenes that the mayor and the city council have to do, not just attending meetings, but also taking care of a lot of the administrative matters that go on. We have an excellent city staff, and under the leadership of Gary Napper, our city manager, and who is there all the time when you need him to assist with any matter that comes up before the mayor, the vice mayor, and the city council. Janet Brown, our city clerk, she takes care of having all the documents and all those things taken care of that the mayor has to execute in that role. I want to thank the council for their support over the past year. I particularly want to thank Dave Shuey, who he and I counseled before I took the mayor's role, and he was very insightful, having had the position a number of times. Also from Julie Pierce, who likewise had the experience of being the mayor on a number of occasions. Both of them provided excellent counsel so that we continue to provide the excellent leadership that's needed here in this city. And it will continue, because I know that the new mayor, Keith Hayden, will take the reins working with the city staff and the council on those matters. And I want to thank you all very much, and looking forward to the new leadership of the city council for 2018. Thank you.
Well, good, thank you. Then, as one of my first official acts, then, we're going to take a cake break.
Cake break.
Already slacking off, I see, under the new administration.
It's time for a break.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
you have something?
Oh, excuse me, yes. I do have something,
Oh,
some additional recognition.
uh-oh.
We certainly want to have something to help you remember your service here in Clayton. And because you were able to use that gavel so effectively,
Oh.
we have a nice mounted gavel
Ooh.
with his name and indicating that you were mayor here at the city of Clayton.
That's great. I really like that. Thank you. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
And with that, I do want to take a break and invite all of you to join us. And this is mainly to recognize ex-mayor Diaz's service to the city of Clayton, and also our two students we recognized, and our representative from Joel Clayton. So please join us up at the table this evening.
Thank you.
That's cool. That's cool. Thanks.
Thank you, Ray.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and reconvene the meeting.
We'll be in touch.
And waiting for Janet to get back in place here. So we have a record of what we're doing here. All right, very good. Then the next section to move into then would be reports. And for Planning Commission, no meeting was held, so no report. Trails and Landscape, no report. City Manager, report.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just one item for members of the public as well as the City Council, so that you know, with the holiday season coming up, and typically that gets into a slow time period, and then with the cancellation of the December 19th meeting for the City Council, we have talked to the city employees. Christmas Day falls on a Monday. That's a city holiday, and the employees have elected to take personal time the rest of that week to have that week off. And so City Hall will be closed for members of the public from the 25th of December through the 29th. And then given the New Year's Day holiday, we will reopen on Tuesday, January 2nd. So we encourage anyone that might wish to have business with the city to come on in during that time period. Otherwise, the knock on the door will not be answered.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
That it then?
That's it.
All right. Then let's go to reports from our councilman, ex-mayor Diaz.
Well, had a few busy things take place. On the 28th, the Clayton Barbecue Committee started meeting, and so I'm involved in that. And I really want to appreciate the proclamation from the senator. I was able to attend his holiday reception on the 30th of November, and they had a great turnout at his office over in Antioch. Then on the 1st, which was a busy day, starting off in the morning with the Operations and Scheduling Committee of the County Connection, and we went through a complete review of all of the, most of the declining routes and trying to figure out how to stimulate ridership on that. After that, I took off and went over to Dublin, where I attended the East Bay Regional Communications System Authority meeting, which I represent from the mayor's conference committees, and there we're getting some updates on new radio systems that are going to be installed, utilizing some of the bands that have been vacated by the television and that, and so there's some new frequencies available, and it'll provide a common platform throughout Alameda and Contra Costa County. On Saturday the 2nd, started the morning off with attending the ribbon cutting out at Morgan Territory Road. That was very well received. We saw the new retaining wall. The PG&E was out there, and a lot of the officials from the county on things that are really taking place out there that are restoring Morgan Territory Road back to useful condition. Later that day, we had the annual tree lighting at the Grove Park, and then the CBCA volunteer dinner that evening. That's it.
Thanks, Julie.
Well, we hope to give you some time back now after your mayor term is over. So thank you for all your activities, Jim.
I did a lot less than Jim. Nothing to report.
Nothing. All right. So this side of the table, Julie?
Wow, it's like an inquisition.
Yeah.
Well, I have very minimal to report. I attended the California Council of Governments board meeting in Oakland for Monday and Tuesday of last week, and then promptly came down with a bad head cold and spent the next week in bed. So any other meetings that might have taken place didn't.
Okay.
That's my report.
Okay. Councilperson Catalano?
Mine is also very short. I attended the CPCA tree lighting ceremony and also their CPCA dinner that night. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I also attended the tree lighting and the CPCA volunteer dinner, and then last night attended the Trails and Landscape Committee, and we'll be hearing more about that later. Not later tonight, but in subsequent meetings. So thank you for the reports. Moving on then to public comment for non-agenda items. This is where anyone in the public is invited to come up and address the council with items that are not on this evening's agenda. Seeing no rush to the podium, we can move on then, no public hearings, to action items. And the first action item is to consider a proposed resolution adjusting and approving a salary adjustment, a one-time discretionary pay for performance award, and authorizing the mayor to execute a fourth amendment to the city manager's agreement to adjust compensation.
Thank you, Mayor Hayden.
Attorney?
As you're aware, as of October, the City Council and the City Manager have been in discussions regarding his performance evaluation
Pull the mic closer.
and associated compensation. And
Back. Oh, sorry.
can't hear you, that's all.
As a result of those discussions, you'd requested that I prepare the attached resolution. The resolution does three things. First, it modifies the city manager's monthly salary range effective October 29th, 2017 for each of the 5 steps by 3%. Second, it provides a one-time discretionary performance pay reward of $9,000 to the city manager. And third, it authorizes the execution of a 4th amendment to the city manager's contract. This would amend the city manager's salary effective October 29th, 2017 to $206,016. This is the annual salary. The resolution is before you for consideration, and this staff report serves as the City Council's oral staff report for purposes of the Brown Act related to city manager compensation. I'm happy to take any questions that you may
Anyone
have.
have any questions at this time? All right, I will open it up then to public comment. Anyone in the audience wish to comment on this particular item? Seeing no one, we'll close the public comment period and bring it back to council for discussion or a motion.
Yeah, I'd like to make a comment, and I'll be glad to make a motion as well, unless someone else has a comment first. I just want to say that these last several years have been a test for Clayton, and we've had some personnel changes, we've had other issues come up, and I just have to say that Gary's innovation and dedication to this small community is a testament to what can be done. And all we have to do is look at the state of our finances to know that we are in far better shape than almost any other community in our county and probably in much of California. And that is because we have such a wonderful, experienced city manager who knows how to do what needs to be done to keep a small city with minimal resources on the right track. So he always does the right thing, and I think the right thing to do by him is to approve this pay adjustment, and I would, unless someone else has a comment, I would be happy to make a motion to adopt the resolution setting, adjusting, and approving the city manager's salary range, awarding the city manager a one-time discretionary pay for performance award, and authorizing the mayor to execute a 4th amendment to the city manager's employment agreement.
Second.
So we have a first and a second. Were there any additional comments?
Yeah, sure. I just want to kind of echo Julie's comments. Having been on the council for quite a while, and when we go to mayor's conferences and we talk to the other councils and we see the stories and the reports, we are constantly looking and praising the fact that we have a great city manager and staff and a great citizenry, that we are just really, Julie's right, 99% of the cities in California wish they were us. Except for those with lots of money and tax revenue. But it is amazing. Many cities try and poach Gary over the years. He has remained here because he likes it. He likes working with the council, and he loves the citizens and the town. And we're just really, really blessed to have him. This is a well-deserved raise and one-time bonus. So.
Yes, and I want to echo that as well. Having had the privilege of serving as mayor for the past year, I got to see close up and firsthand his leadership every day, dealing with all the things that happen within this city and requires a thoughtful decision maker, and that's Gary.
All right.
I don't have any else to add other than echo the same comments that were already made.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'll tag along. Certainly agree with all the comments that have been made. Also, my observation that we do get by with a limited staff, and in many cases that's because Gary takes on quite a bit himself. Wears quite a few hats and is very effective with the small staff that he does have. So I thought we had a very interesting, good discussion with Gary when we discussed this with him. Very satisfied with the decision made by the council. So we have a motion to approve the resolution, the proposed resolution, and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Nope. All right. Passes then. Thank you. And moving on to council items, do we have any requests for future agenda items, council meetings at this time? No, then we have no closed session. So as the mayor, the city manager, sometimes mayor, also indicated that we have already canceled the meetings that were previously scheduled for December 19th and January 2nd. So we will adjourn this evening's meeting to our next scheduled meeting of January 16th. And we will go into a jihad meeting then and
All right.
have...
Call to order the Oakhurst Geologic Hazard Abatement District for December 5th, 2017. Let the record reflect all are present. Any member of the public wish to speak on an item not on the agenda? Howard's, for once, at a loss for words, so... I'm sorry, we didn't pick that up on the mic. We're closing public comment. And we'll move it up to item 3, consent calendar.
Move approval.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. And we will then move on to our reorganization of the Board of Directors for the jihad, similar to what we did for the council. And as the chair, I would like to nominate Tuya as the next chair, if she's willing to accept it.
I would second that happily.
All right, any other nominations or comments?
Good.
Then all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous?
Thank you. So I'll take over from there, and I'll entertain any nominations for vice chair. Don't rush.
I would nominate Councilman Diaz.
There's
I'll second.
That's been first and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any and no opposed. So thank you, Mr. Diaz. So then we'll move on to the rest of the agenda, which is we have no public hearings, we have no action items. Are there any requests for future hearings?
I have 11 things, items A through P on each of them.
Seeing none, we will adjourn to the next meeting of the jihad as needed. Thank you.
All right. And we're adjourned for this evening. Thank you for coming.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. That's right. And Christmas.
And Christmas and Hanukkah and everything.